Earlier today, the official title, first poster, and cast for the upcoming new James Bond film were revealed. The title for the new film is Spectre, referencing the classic terrorist organization, which has been a mainstay in James Bond films over the years. Returning to the cast are Ben Whishaw as Q, Naomie Harris as Moneypenny, Ralph Fiennes as M, and of course, Daniel Craig as 007. New to the cast are the previously rumored Dave Bautista from Guardians of the Galaxy playing Mr. Hinx, and two-time Academy Award winner Christoph Waltz as Oberhauser. The project is described like this. A cryptic message from Bond's past sends him on a trail to uncover a sinister organization. While M battles political forces to keep the Secret Service alive, Bond peels back the layers of deceit to reveal the terrible truth behind Spectre. Spectre is set to hit AMC Theatres on November 6th. John, what do you make of all this James Bond news?
It's great. It's really good stuff. I mean, we've always been excited they're doing another one. It feels like a tight timeline. But this will go to show a lot of people, you know, sometimes they're talking, whether it's a Marvel film, a DC film, a Fox film, whatever, you say, oh, they're going to shoot it now and it's going to come out in 2016 and like it's 18 months away or whatever, and people go, oh, they're rushing it, they're rushing it. This is an 11-month turnaround time from when they start shooting. What did I say, December 8th they're going to start shooting, and it's coming out in November. So it's a little bit of a tight turnaround time, but this isn't a huge visual effects packed thing. They're shooting like 8 different countries and all this kind of stuff. Obviously, love that we've got Bond back. So that's cool that Daniel Craig is returning once again. Ralph Fiennes, I thought, really represented himself well in Skyfall. I'm glad to see him continuing as M. It sounds like they've got an important role for him in this film as well. And you're adding Christoph Waltz. Yeah. And it sounds like if you're introducing Spectre here, and I love how the shatter in the glass looks like the original logo of Spectre with the octopus with the tentacles coming down. I think that's great. And we've heard for a while now that Dave Bautista is in the film. I love the name of the character, Mr. Hinx. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm probably going to be a henchman of Christoph Waltz. So all around, I'm liking everything that I'm hearing, and I cannot wait for November. Anyway, Christian, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I love all this stuff. I think it's just a natural progression of where we've gone so far in this particular Bond franchise, where you saw that first gritty Bond in Casino Royale, as whereas you had like kind of that Bourne Identity Bond, and now that's changed. The last one we've got a little bit more. I think this one's really gonna go into the more classic Bond that we've got, and it almost sounds like he discovers Hydra. Is what it sounds like.
Well,
a little bit. So,
right?
Yeah. But I like that. I like that idea. I like that he's got to really do the investigation. I'm sure we're going to get some cool gadgets now that him and Q are working together a little bit more. And I like Bautista as Mr. Hicks. Is that his name?
Hinx.
Hinx. Mr. Hinx. And I think that'll work well. I do agree. I think he'll be a henchman. And again, that goes back into old school Bond. Let's get some more henchmen. Let's get a little more fun this time around. But I love it.
Yeah, Skyfall had such a serious tone for so long that I love that movie, but this does feel like a classic Bond film. And Christoph Waltz as the villain, I mean, this guy was born to play a Bond villain, and that's not an insult to the dude, like, hey, you're a really good bad guy. He was great in Django. I loved him in Horrible Bosses, too. Yeah. This guy can play a bad dude, and he's going to go down in history as one of the best Bond villains of all time.
Yeah, and you know, I love the fact that they are introducing Spectre for a couple of reasons. Number one, it is hearkening back to the old school Bond films. That's great that they're doing that. But I also feel like this incarnation of Bond, they've evolved to a point now where you need that opposing organization. You can't just have the one bad guy running around that's got a bunch of his. You need the opposing organization. You know, Inspector Gadget needed Claw. Right. You know, the Marvel needs Hydra. Bond needs Spectre.
I like you went Inspector Gadget before you went.
well, you got to go with the big guns first, right? So I like the direction they're going. Yeah. I like the cast additions. I like that they've got their director back. And I like that we have to wait less than a year for it.
It's a quick turnaround, though. Like you mentioned, that is a quick turnaround.
Next year is going to be insane.
Yeah,
it's going to be nuts.
Hey, everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.